thank you everyone for being here, and thank you to the Vision Council for having us today to talk about such an important topic that impacts the optical sector. Doing good for business is a really important topic. My name is Kagan Moines. I'm the CEO of RestoringVision. We're a global nonprofit optical organization that's focused on ending the global vision crisis. We do this by creating equitable access to vision services and eyeglasses for people living in poverty worldwide. So thank you for being here today. I'm here with my colleagues, Nina Yoba, who's VP of Philanthropy at RestoringVision, and Stephanie Godward, who is the Director of Marketing and Communications, who will be guiding our conversations today. Stephanie's going to be moderating this discussion. I'll turn it over to you, Stephanie.
Thank you so much, Palin. And thank you again to the Vision Council for this opportunity. So let's get started. Palin, I've heard you talk frequently about how important private sector support is to the work that we do at RestoringVision. So why are you so passionate about that?
This is such a great question, Stephanie. I'm really passionate about it because I believe we all play an important role in making the world a better place. And companies, and specifically optical companies, can play a critical role in advancing and solving the global vision crisis. When companies come together to put philanthropic initiatives forward for both their customers and their employees, they can really make a difference. Companies also hold a really special role that they may actually not know that they hold. Forbes recently spoke about this topic when they had informed companies that their customers are actually looking to them to guide their philanthropic giving. And that's a very unique role for a company to play. So you can have a really meaningful impact in guiding your customers and your employees in what's important to you and to the world, and helping them be involved and engaged in that matter. Additionally, when you leverage philanthropy in the optical sector, you increase your sales, you grow your brand loyalty, and you also increase your impact across the globe, which is so critical.
Thank you so much. Let's talk about the vision crisis. What is it, and can you define it for everyone here today?
Absolutely. So the global vision crisis is one that impacts 1 billion people worldwide. 90% of these individuals live in low and middle income countries, and what that means is that there's a really clear divide between individuals who have access to vision services and eyeglasses and individuals who don't have this access. 80%, interestingly, only need a pair of affordable reading glasses, which means that this is a really solvable issue area. We can start with addressing presbyopia, providing reading glasses. We can open up opportunities for more comprehensive care and prescription glasses, and it's really a win-win when everybody gets involved. But it is a big crisis, and it really requires the private sector's engagement.
Thank you so much. Amina, is a crisis of this magnitude solvable?
Absolutely. The global vision crisis is one of the most solvable crises of our time, and that's why RestoringVision exists, and that's why we're here today, to inspire and to invite the optical sector to engage with us in solving this problem, because you are uniquely qualified to do so. Why? Because it can be solved with a product or tool that is in every corner of this event space, one that was invented 700 years ago, and that is eyeglasses. So, the tool is here, the invention is here. What's not here is equitable access to this tool. Because it can only be solved when this tool is easily accessible. There are people living in extreme poverty who don't live in the United States, who earn what you and I couldn't even imagine, living on less than $2 a day, earning $2 a day. And in these communities, eyeglasses and vision services are non-existent. So, because these individuals are impoverished, they also do not have the financial wherewithal to buy the eyeglasses they need to restore their vision or to gain their vision. What happens next is that it impacts many aspects of their lives, including their productivity, ability to continue to work, their earning potential, and education. So they are being driven deeply and deeper into poverty.
Thank you for sharing that. What's the solution for something that seems so daunting? I know the obvious solution here are the eyeglasses, but can you pull out to see the bigger picture?
Yes, a big part of the solution is more engagement with the private sector, such as the optical sector. You can play a unique role, and you must play this role in order for us to realize a world where everyone who requires eyeglasses has them. Without private sector support, the crisis cannot be solved. So today is a special day for us to speak to you at the Expo, because you really do have a unique role. Without the private sector support, we just cannot do this. So every time you create a new lens, a new frame, a new vision product, you know how awesome it's going to be for the end user. You know that it's going to help them see better. And with that comes relief, joy, and the ability to navigate the world better. All this to say, the optical sector, everyone here in this event today, holds a unique position because you know more than anyone the impacts of good vision, because you're immersed in it all day long. So the optical sector can be a huge part of solving the global vision crisis. What's more, it's a $6.5 billion industry in the US alone. So the capital is there. So when companies like yours, all of yours, join us and step forward to support our work, we can make huge strides together in tackling what is one of the most invisible and unrecognized public and global health crises of our time. Your involvement in our cause will show equitable access to vision service and eyeglasses. The ripple effect, unlocking human potential, and the optical sector gets to be a part of that.
Thank you. Palin, do you ever come across a company that really wants to do something, but they just don't know how to get started?
Absolutely. As Anita mentioned, this sector is a $65.5 billion sector. There are very large companies and there are small companies. But what we're finding in our experience is regardless of the size, companies are trying to figure out how to build corporate social responsibility programs, how to involve their customers and their employees into the work that they're doing on the philanthropic side. And oftentimes it's just figuring out how to take that first step and what is available to them in terms of launching this within their company. Companies that are doing it want to do more, so they're navigating that. Companies that have the desire but haven't taken that first step yet, they're trying to figure out how to do it. And RestoringVision is really here to partner with any company that's interested in either implementing customer giving or one of these philanthropic initiatives, or if you're interested in doing more than you're currently doing, we're here to help you. Whether you contribute to RestoringVision or not, that's not the important part for us. It's getting more of the sector on board with philanthropic giving because it's so critical. So yes, we see it all the time.
Thank you so much. And Amina, what are some of the easy and simple steps to get started?
Well, there are 3 simple steps: commit, engage, and explore. Commit by simply saying, yes, I want to be part of solving the global vision crisis. Engage a couple of your people in your company who are passionate about supporting causes. You can form a philanthropy committee or team to lead this. If you're not a decision maker, you can ask your CEO or whoever's running the company to engage in a cause or champion for a cause that you're passionate about. Then you get to explore with us the different ways in which you can give, depending on your company and your goals, because we first and foremost want to make sure we align with your corporation's or brand's goals. You can explore with us a myriad of ways to give. So we have about 5. We have direct gifts, which you can provide annually, monthly, or quarterly. We have an in-kind donations program and a cause marketing program where we accept in-kind donations. And you can cause market by elevating our brand, and at the same time, you'll be elevating the global vision crisis. The thing that we're really excited about is consumer giving, especially for retailers that have online presence or just brick and mortar shops, because you get to engage your customers in philanthropy, and they actually can fuel your philanthropic program. And so we're super excited about this program because it's easy to start. It costs very little money to do, and you can go from 0 to 60 in creating a philanthropic program with very little cost. And so we're really excited about that particular program that we launched about 2 years ago.
Thank you so much, Amina. Palin, in your career, what are some successful RestoringVision corporate partnerships that you've seen flourish over the years?
Thanks, Stephanie. So there's several of these partnerships that we can highlight as great examples that other companies can really model off of. One of the first and most impactful partnerships with us has been our partnership with FGX International, which is an Estilo Exotica company. They've been partners to Restoring Vision for more than 15 years. They've helped us get glasses to more than 28 million people around the globe. But they didn't start big, they started small. And we worked in our partnership and building it over time. So they provide us a lot of support with in-kind donations of glasses, support in acquiring more glasses, and that's where their sweet spot is with us. Another example is Warby Parker. They're also a partner to Restoring Vision. Warby Parker, as many of you may know, they were built with a buy one, give one within their business model and their DNA. So every time a customer buys a pair of glasses, they donate equivalent funds to provide glasses to Restoring Vision and other partners to help to provide access to eyeglasses for people in need worldwide. Another really great example around customer giving, or consumer giving, point of sale giving as it's often referred, is with National Vision Inc. National Vision Inc. has brands such as America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses, Eyeglass World, etc. And what they were trying to figure out is how to grow their foundation. Their foundation was about $450,000, and they were trying to figure out how could they raise more money so that they can really make a bigger impact on the vision crisis. And they implemented consumer giving. So when somebody's at checkout, they would ask the question, would you like to donate to our foundation? And they grew their foundation to $2.5 million in about 9 months. So it was really extraordinary results. Just to show that you can start in one way and you can grow rather significantly. There's many other companies, large and small. One for One Eyewear is another donor to Restoring Vision who does direct gifts annually to us, which help us really accelerate our work. And Moto Eyewear contributes with in-kind donations of glasses. Walmart provides us distribution center space. We're actually housed within Walmart's optical DC. And with that space comes a lot of expertise from the company in terms of operations, and that's incredibly valuable. All to say, if you're large, you're small, or you're somewhere in between, you're starting out or you're already doing something, there's so much more that we can all be doing. And quite frankly, our customers and our employees are expecting this from us, and that's why we're here to help companies to achieve these goals.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Amina, how long does it take to get a program up and running?
Well, it really depends on the company. Typically speaking, it takes between 3 to 6 months for us to get you up and running with one of our programs. It's quite simple and quite fast.
And are you looking for more corporate partnerships today?
Yes. We're always looking for new corporate partnerships. So for anyone in the audience who's interested, please come and find us, talk to us after the show. We will be walking the floor to find you. You can't find us. But first and foremost, we want to align with your business goals to ensure that the best philanthropic program for your company or your brand. We are specifically, as Helen mentioned, looking for consumer giving partners because it is the easiest way to start a philanthropic program, and the customers get to drive it for you. And there are many studies about the benefits of doing consumer giving, employee retention, employee happiness, especially with the younger generation who expect companies to give back and who will be loyal to a brand that gives back. That's just the nature of who these young people are today. They don't have to look for it like I did, through a philanthropic platform. They just expect it to happen. So we are widely going to be sharing that today. If you see the QR code here, you can please get the QR code and it'll lead you to a how-to guide. We're happy to share that with you and walk you through it to make the process easier. All you have to do is click the QR code on the screen there. We're also happy just to be a resource for you, even if you're not supporting our company, but just to be a nonprofit partner to show you how you can do good through business in the world. Our goal at the end of the day is to solve the global vision crisis, and I think everyone here today is interested in vision because you're here. And so together we want to create a community to help solve the crisis, and we hope that you join us.
Thank you so much, Amina. Thank you for sharing some of what you've heard from within the sector and how people can get their companies and customers involved in our community to make a difference for people in need while also advancing their business objectives. Palin, is there anything else you'd like to share?
Thank you, Stephanie, and thank you, Amina, for engaging in this conversation, to everyone in the audience and here at Vision Expo. Really navigating how do we do great business and how do we also take care of the global vision crisis and people in need worldwide. It's so critical, it's so important, it's so doable, and it really requires, as Amina, you said, a community. So we're here to help build that community. We invite you to get involved with us. We're currently looking for, we say, our next cohort of 25 companies and businesses to engage with us to accelerate philanthropic giving for the optical sector and to help really make a dent in this issue area. So if you're interested, please visit us. We're going to be here this morning and throughout the day, and you can always contact us at RestoringVision.org, and we look forward to collaborating with you. So thank you so much.
Wonderful, thank you. I think we might have a couple minutes if anybody has any questions. I invite them, or you can come and talk to us. We'll be standing over to the side here, and we look forward to meeting you. So. No questions? Okay. We look forward to meeting you, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.